Oh, wait, what? I'll do whatever. What's left?
Delivery instruction.
I'll be delivery.
Okay.
I'm good to go.
Yep.
Think about the top 3 most important things in your life. Now, most of you probably thought of family as the most important thing in your life, or at least made it to the top 3. For me, family is the most important thing, because I know they'll always be there for me, and no matter how I change, they'll always be the ones to accept me. But my family, what's really important to me to have family traditions, because then we can bond together. And for my family, every year we go out on a trip. Now, before I go into my family tradition, I want to give you a little background into my family. Now, I have my immediate family, which is my mom, my grandparents, and my little cousins. And those are the ones that I see all the time in town, so we generally interact pretty often. And then my extended family live all across California, up to the north, to LA, to even further south than I live close to San Diego. Now, to make sure that we all see each other, we go on a trip to Solvang, which is not the most exciting town in the world, but it's been a tradition for decades, even since before I was born. Now, Solvang is a really sleepy town. It has broad streets, a lot of Dutch architecture, nothing exciting like rafting or climbing, but there's a lot of good bakeries, and all the shops close at like 8 o'clock because all the residents like to go home and get some sleep. But this is what I think has the most emphasis on my family, is that there isn't really anything to distract us from each other. We go out, we enjoy the town, we go swim in the pool, and we just get to talk and catch up on all the times that we miss when we're at home. It's our time to get away from our busy lives and just focus on each other. Like my family that lives in Los Angeles, I can't get to talk to them all the time, because even with phones, it's not the same. So I get to ask them how their lives have been, they ask me how school's going, and we really just get to connect to each other again. It's the simplicity of the town that really enables us to connect to each other. And then my favorite part of this tradition is that at the very end, we always pull a prank on my Aunt Edith. So me and my grandfather will get together, it's almost a year beforehand, and we start planning this prank. And then we always bounce ideas off each other, we see which ones are most practical, which ones would be the most funny, the most elaborate, and how they incorporate the rest of our family together. So for example, I think 2 years ago, we went to this local bakery and we asked them to have a special order of these things called surprises, which are my aunt's favorite pastry. But the whole point of a surprise is that you don't know what's inside. But she's picky and she always has them prick the bottom of it with a toothpick to see what's on the inside. And her favorites are apricot. So we went and we asked them to have a whole order of apricot surprises made, but one of them to be filled with air and nothing else. So then when we came, we got our whole family together out in this patio at our hotel, and we passed them out to everyone. We made sure she got the air-filled one. So everyone bit into their pastries and was like, "Ooh, apricot, my favorite. I'm so glad that we have this." And then she bit into hers, and she's like, "There's nothing in mine. Why is there nothing in mine?" And she's a very emotional person, so she was very sad. And then my mom made it worse, because my mom bit into hers, and she's like, "Ugh, I hate apricot." And my aunt's like, "Oh no, trade with me. I'd love to have yours." She's like, "Oh no, I'm good." But then afterwards, we revealed the hidden video camera and gave her her actual one, and then she was mad at us for the rest of the trip. But we do this every year, which is nice because after we all return home and go back to our separate lives, we can always look back on the time that we had and look forward to the memories that we're still going to make together every year. So I encourage all of you, if you don't already, get a family tradition. Connect with the people that you don't always talk to. Because even though you may be separated by a couple miles or hundreds of miles, these will still be the people that will be there for you no matter what. They're there to stay, so treat them well and make some memories. Thank you.
Okay, and Patrick Jones.